Hi everyone, welcome back. Holden Caulfield here. It's been a while since I had a blog post, not because I haven't been busy. Still in lockdown from COVID, more or less. It's just such a crazy time. I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. You're just kind of in this limbo, not really know what's going to be happening, not really sure about what is happening, and just hoping everyone can stay safe. I'm currently in Harrisburg, PA right now, and it's hard. Like, I go out, we have a mandatory mask law in place from the governor, and I go out and just driving around town or walking around town, I would say a good 80% of the people out walking around don't have a mask on, or they just have it like down around their neck. Like, people just, where I am in Harrisburg and just in the state in general, like a lot of people around here just don't take it seriously. Like, there's a lot of people who believe, the virus is even a hoax. It's wild. We had just had a protest a couple days ago downtown at the Capitol, and it was an anti-mask protest. No one wore masks. A couple hundred people upset and angry, and I just it's wild to me. There's just so many people that are on this bandwagon of not believing in the medical science and all the conspiracy theories, and it's a really big problem here in the States, and I'm sure it's a problem a lot of other places in the world, but specifically where we are, because we do have a lot of rural areas outside of the city, lots of farmers, lots of small businesses and stuff, and people just are reluctant to believe that the virus should be taken seriously. And it's horrible because they end up paying the ultimate cost. Their friends and family members get sick, people die. It's crazy. But besides that whole spiel, I'm still writing music, staying busy. I did get away, which was really great. I got away with my partner, and we traveled to this place down in Maryland called Smith Island, which is pretty cool. It's an island, the only inhabitable island, I believe, in Maryland, and it's sinking and eroding at kind of the same time, although a lot of Smith Islanders will tell you it's eroding specifically. It's really removed. You have to take a boat to get there. You can't drive there. Most people that live on the island are islanders. A lot of them are fishermen. A lot of them do crabbing. And it was just like a really nice place to go and escape for a little bit without having to worry too much about the virus and being around lots of people. And it was a great place just to hang out and be inspired to write music. Like, I wrote 2 rough tracks when I was there, and I went back and refined them a little more recently when I came back, and one of them came out to be like a really nice track, so I'll probably share a little bit of that later. And the other one I'm still working on, but it is definitely I'm liking both of them. They both were very much inspired by my time on the island, and that was just like a really great getaway. We stayed at this really cool house, very old, 1900s. The house was built by a man who fled the Civil War. There's a really rich history about it. And I love the 1900s architecture on the island. It's really minimal. Everything's built by wood. There's literally places in the house where I could look through the wall and see the outside. And all the houses are raised up on bricks because it floods a lot. They're only something like 3 feet from the water level to the island. So the island floods significantly, I would assume, especially in hurricanes and stuff like that. So it's quite a unique place, lots of wildlife. The house was just a really nice place to escape to and be creative. You go out for bike rides and walks, come back in the evening, I'd write a little bit, get some reading in. It was a great getaway, and I'm hoping to go back there again, because it's just as soon as I came back, I was really inspired just to work on more music. And I'm realizing more and more I need to try to get away, even if they're really cheap escapes, because I find that I get a really burst of creativity when I'm out and living life and exploring cool places. It's fun to do. So I'm hoping to keep that going. Other than that, I'm still writing a lot of tracks, working on a lot of stuff. I'm venturing right now into doing vocals for the first time, which I haven't done for a long time, which has been challenging. Mainly just because I haven't been singing for a long time, and trying to get back in that routine is really challenging. I feel like every time I do something with this project, I'm just learning. So I feel like there's definitely a lot of learning going on and like catching up to where technology is now for me. And that's been really rewarding, but a lot of times like I'm just right now just mostly just throwing down rough vocals and getting feels for songs and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna have to go back and redo a lot of that, but that's fine. You know, I'm kind of just like experimenting right now. And I have a new mic coming in, which is really awesome. I spent way too much money on it, but I'm excited for that because that means I can do more with even miking like guitar and other instruments, which is cool. So that's kind of where I'm at. Just chugging away, working on stuff. Every day I'm trying to just like write a little bit more and get better routine with it. And it's been good. Other than that, that's about it. So, until I see you next time, take care.